Welcome back to the Ms.Dria show, where I'm your host, Ms.Dria, and here I have with me my beautiful co-host, Lady T.
Yes, I'm finally back, guys. And I thank you so much for being patient with me. When we get called to duty, we have to go. And when we get called to action, we have to act. Well, so whenever you get that call, we have to make it happen. So I'm happy to be back home. I missed you guys.
Oh my goodness, we miss you even more. It's been forever. 2 weeks, but it's been forever.
It feels like so, yeah.
Oh my goodness, what's been up?
Oh man, everything has been so wonderful. And you guys, I wanted to thank you so much. Those of you who hit me on Facebook and on my email, thanking me. Those who came out to the show. Those who were at the Red Stripes Cafe last night, Butterfly Vaughn did such a wonderful job.
She's great.
And so many people came out just to show support. Thank you for not griping about the $7 entrance fee. And the food was wonderful. And I met her, interviewed her right here on your show.
Yep.
You did
She's great.
Oh my God, you did a wonderful interview, and I fell for her, and then I was invited out. So last night, I popped my cherry because I'm not a poet, okay? I'm a comedian. So that, in that respect, you know what? I can't with her. But listen, that was my first, and I went on and I tried to do a little poem. And I had them to put music with it. So for those of you who got me on your phone, just go ahead and just share it. Y'all know I need help. I don't care. Any publicity is good publicity.
Exactly.
Put it out there. Hashtag Lady T, hashtag grinding. She out there trying, okay? And then from there, I was chosen as a last minute to do this show in Aventura. It was a lot of Jewish, Nordic people. I think it was 2 black people in the theater, me and the cook. But it was a sold-out show, and the show was called 3 Hysterical Broads Off Their Medication. So I fit right in. So I've just been big. I mean, I don't turn down anything. You know what? Just call, get in touch with me. If you need me at your function, I am there.
That's excellent. And now you have all these events lined up.
Oh, wow, girl. I was just explaining.
Go ahead.
Okay, so February 11th, I will be at the Hard Rock Improv. That's in Hollywood, Seminole, the Hard Rock. Yeah, the Seminole Casino and Hotel. And that's hosted by Marvin Dixon. So I will be there. And it's Valentine's month. So everybody and their mama want a black female comedian to talk about them men. But they got a rude awakening because sisters, I got a few messages for you as well.
Okay.
So the 11th, I'm at the Improv. The 12th, I'm with Sister Johnson. I go back to the Clean Show. So those of you that come and see me at the Improv, just get prayed up and keep your Bible, okay? And we're going to share some vodka and talk, and then we're going to share scripture or prayer. Then we're going to do the show at the church on the 12th. And on the 13th, I'm going to be at the Masonic Temple, like for the else for Major Glenwood.
Okay.
So that'll be nice. That's on 18th and 116th Street. So those of you from in the city, y'all can drive up. You know what I'm saying? Get a snuff full and we'll have a good time. And you can't come for that because that grown folks. You know what I'm saying? And then Sunday the 14th, happy Valentine's to everybody. We're going to suck on some kisses and the chocolate can again. And we're going to have us a good time. Okay? So it's grown folks, church, then grown folks in church.
Okay.
And I'm just praying, Lord, don't let me cuss them preachers out. Lord Jesus. You know you have to make sure you change your material up. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'll be ready. I'll be ready. And I ain't scared. No matter, even if I'm at the Hard Rock, I'm going to sneak him right on up in there with me because I got 1 or 2 scriptures about some of them people in the Bible now.
Okay.
Yeah, they were getting it on.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we ain't going to preach about it
No.
We closer it get.
Well, you've been gone. So I have an announcement that I want to share with you.
Share it. What I miss?
If you're not busy, I would like to invite you with me February 10th. I will be the ringmaster, and I will be performing my single for the Universal Circus. So, see, you've missed so much.
How wonderful is that? You know, I wonder why we had Universal
T-shirts.
T-shirts everywhere. And I'm like, wait a minute, it's a lion up in here. I know it's a cat next door, but you know, I don't know how they circus is against the white folks circus. Maybe they just put a couple of horns on a cat or something. But at least we finna go to the Universal Soul, and you gonna perform?
Yeah.
And the ringmaster?
Yeah.
Oh, I will be there. Okay, so my list has changed. February the 10th, I will be at the Universal Circus with my friend Dria.
Yes,
watching
you will.
her.
Have you ever been?
No, never.
Oh, no.
I'm scared of animals.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm kind of scared of animals.
Well, it's a great circus, and it's a great experience, you know.
Okay, great. Okay, so this will be a first for some of us. I look forward to it.
I look forward to it,
And I
too.
hear that the tickets are very reasonable.
Yeah, they're very reasonable. You know, they're our people.
Okay, yeah. Our people looking out for our people.
Yeah, that was
Okay,
but
good,
yeah.
good. I can work with that.
Yeah, they're very reasonable. They started about like $22 for under 11, and over 11 is like 25.
Okay. All right, guys. We have to make this happen, okay? We definitely have to go and support my girl Dria, and we got to go support our people, okay? So they can keep up the good animals, the nice animals they supposed to get. Okay, I want to see this.
Okay. So we do have a couple of clips. So we're gonna take a look at a clip and see what's going on, you know, in the world today.
Okay. What? Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Chicken farms in the United States are notoriously hard to access if you're not already involved in the industry. But one American farmer, contracted to a meat processing company, has thrown open the barn doors and revealed some of the trade's darkest secrets to our correspondent, Maria Finoshina.
They are basically putting stuff on labels and putting stuff in advertisements that is so far removed from what's actually happening in those barns. The birds are and diseases, and that bacteria, that's an entry point for it. It's got to affect the meat. There's just no way it can't. It was like nonstop, E. coli, salmonella, people getting sick, and I'm sure some people died from it. The bedding is basically a mixture of dirt, sawdust, their feces is bacteria laden. Without something in that feed, those birds couldn't survive.
What do you think is there?
Actually, is the pharmaceuticals that would be in that feed. And it doesn't matter whether it's no antibiotics or antibiotics, they're still getting drugs. It's just not classified as antibiotics.
It's not that everything is growing so fast, it's there's certain parts that are growing fast. It's the breast meat that they've been bred for, to be plumper. The side effect of that big breast is the organs cannot function properly to keep up with that rapid growth, meaning their organs give out, meaning heart attacks.
How many die, let's say, a day?
A day?
No, they don't.
It varies a day. I'll lose about 1,000, the entire flock.
This is a terrible smell, I can tell you. It even hurts my eyes, to be honest.
Yeah, the ammonia will sting them a little bit.
I feel really bad. I'll be outside, okay? Craig, you said what's written here is far from reality. Exactly what is not true?
Raised cage-free, you saw it. That's what they call cage-free. You can cram them in there till they can't move, but if there's not a cage in there, they call them cage-free. And no hormones with steroids. It's been outlawed since the 70s. It means nothing. It's meaningless. Just saying, you know, like the sky's blue kind of thing. Is that going to grab your attention? Is it? I mean, really?
Actually, yes. I would say
will.
yes.
Yeah. The FDA or the USDA, who's ever in charge for the misbranding or mislabeling, needs to get in on this.
Now the kicker is, the USDA is not coming in here with their own third-party standards. They're taking the standards that the industry wrote for themselves. And they're just taking that checklist, and if Purdue is doing what Purdue says it's doing, they make 100. It's like you get a dishonest kid grading his own test paper. Look, Mom, I made 100. That kind of thing. That's the way I see it. It's a joke. Nothing wrong with anybody making money and nothing wrong with a corporation making money. But when you start walking on people's backs, it's a whole different story. Was it Kissinger that said, control the nations, control the oil, control the food, and you control the people? We're close.
Do you eat yourself, or do you meat?
No. They are.
Welcome back to the Ms.Dria show, where I'm your host, Ms.Dria, and here I have with me my beautiful co-host, Lady T.
Yes.
We all just watched that clip about the chicken. Wow, that's absolutely horrible. I'm not sure about everyone. I cannot speak for everyone, but I am one who, when I go to the store, I read, is the chicken cage free? Is it, hormone and antibiotic free? So many things to pay attention to. I read those packages. And recently I did discover another brand of chicken. I can't remember why I started choosing that brand over Purdue, but it was something on the bag, and it was like it was some detail that I started choosing the other chicken over, and I was like, no, I'm not eating Purdue anymore. But the fact that they raise these chickens, and this is probably, I imagine, the same thing with eggs too, cage free. He just explained to us where we saw that whole exactly, that it's just because it's a room or a building, a warehouse, they're considered cage free because they're not in a cage.
It's all within the wording, the marketing, the
That is
packaging
horrible.
to get the money.
That is horrible, because I wouldn't think cage free. I just assume they're running free around around one closed room.
Yeah, right.
Wow, that's
Just running rampant on the farm or something.
that's what I would think. They're outside.
And that's what they want us to think, so that they can sell more. But, and just like he said, no hormones. That's been outlawed since 1962, he said. So it's like saying, the sky is blue.
Yeah, exactly.
We know that, but just writing it make you want to.
It's okay. It makes it seem like it's okay. That is absolutely horrible. And I do urge people, be aware of what you're eating. Stay away from things that are, GMO, genetically modified. Stay away from, as much as you have to research your own, to find out about your health, because that's what matters in the end. It all determines. This is why so many of our people are sick. This is why so many people, have all of these problems, because they're eating all of this crap.
Well, that's because the government is in bed with the Food and Drug Administration.
Exactly.
They are the ones who write the rules. That was a perfect example. It's like letting a kid grade his own test and saying, I have 100. I made 100. Look, who's going to question it? The Food and Drug Administration need that.
Yeah.
Haven't you noticed that everything that the whole grains and the things that we really need to eat more of are higher, more expensive?
Oh yes, of course.
They
give it away like it's candy.
Yeah. Because it's all about that almighty dollar. And I can't preach. I cannot, cause baby, I got some churches right now somewhere in my pocketbook. I love me some chicken. I'm sorry, I can't help it, but it's scary. That kind of stuff just scare me, because how them chicken get that big old breast like that?
It's genetically modified.
Yes, they giving them something. And then too, how come some people chicken cost $7 for 2 pieces, and then for $7 at churches you can get 25 pieces?
Even I've noticed packaged.
We go get it, cause I got 50. Okay, go ahead.
I've even noticed packaged foods.
Yes.
I may go to one store and the chicken may be, a certain $7 for so many pieces. And then I go to another store where they are known to organic everything. I stopped naming names a long time ago with us.
Okay.
But I go to another store and I may get 1 piece of chicken for like $18. And it just,
What's the difference? But you think that you getting the best of the best because it said free range, and not knowing that free range mean they cramming those things in there like
just
that.
In a big room.
And if 1,000 is dying a day, they losing 1,000 a day. Oh my goodness!
And then you eat it.
Yeah, and he be so good. I'm sorry.
No.
But yeah, let's let you know what you making me hungry.
Okay, well we gonna leave that. We gonna leave that
No,
one
but
alone.
one time for real, true story. I had got in trouble, and so the law was summoned, and so for my community service, I had to join a group, and so I joined this group called PETA, and I didn't know what PETA meant. All I wanted to do was go on and get the judge off my back, right? And so I had joined, but they wanted me to go into like the Winn-Dixies. Y'all don't have them here. It was Piggy Wiggy, Winn-Dixie, them kind of stores, and they wanted us to put labels on the meat.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
so the people wouldn't come
Yeah,
in there
and
and
get
buy the meat, and then they want to kick me out the group because I was shopping. But sometimes you have to get in touch with those kind of people just to see, because a long time ago I thought them people was absolutely absurd, crazy. Who ain't gonna eat no meat? But them people knew what they was talking
No,
about.
yeah, of course.
There are groups
It's a
out
reason.
there. No
It's a
offense
reason.
to the people who love chicken and in the other way, or love chicken like me. No offense.
Exactly.
The PETA people or the regular people. Okay?
I appreciate you so much. We
Thank
are
you.
going to take a break, and we're going to come back with more of the Ms.Dria Show. Stay tuned.